And House Speaker Paul Ryan defended the president's immigration policy today, saying that it's the president's job to put the nation's security first. Okay, joining me right now to talk about this, I'm very happy to welcome our guest. This is Gemma Solimene, a law professor at Fordham University and an immigration expert. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me, Ernie.
Yeah, you know, obviously from what we've just seen too, there's a lot of confusion about what's going on with this travel ban. From your expertise, right? Spell it out. Do you understand it? What is the problem?
So the problem is that the executive order essentially restricts and actually suspends the immigration of a number of individuals, but specifically targeted to particular countries.
Yes, we're talking about the impact on refugees, immigrants, also visa holders, but there has been a little bit of a shift with the green card holders, right?
Well, that's correct. Initially, there was no restriction. There were very little exceptions, and they didn't speak specifically to those lawful permanent residents who have green cards. The administration has now said that although the ban is still in effect, it will not prevent lawful permanent residents who may have traveled outside of the country to return, but they will still be vetted when they return.
Some of the provisions are clear, others are not. Even the Homeland Security is still trying to figure out the legal analysis of what's going on. There's going to be a lot of litigation here, isn't there?
Well, yes, and it's already started.
Yes.
There have been a number of suits that have been filed in district courts throughout the country, and a number of judges have essentially stayed until the litigation can continue, stayed the implementation of the order.
And there are different categories, of course, people that are involved in this. But what should people do if they're facing a particular situation? What suggestions do you have?
Well, you know, the reality is that unfortunately now individuals who are outside of the country who are affected by this are not even being allowed to get on planes. So those individuals probably have less ability to get something done, but they should be contacting their family members so that their family members can get the word out to their congressional representatives.
Yes.
To know what the impact is to this, right?
Put some pressure on and find out.
Exactly. For those individuals in the 7 countries who are affected by this, you know, traveling at this time would really be not advised. Not advisable, because coming back in could be an issue.
Professor Solimene, I thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me,
Thank you for your
Ernie.
comments.
Thank
okay.
You.